Okay, so this is the Nuke script. So, like I said, I'm not gonna go in details with it. I'm just gonna give you some of these, a couple of frames from those high res renders. Okay, so you're gonna be able to play around with it as well if you don't have time to render, or if you just can't because it's way too heavy for your computer. So you're still gonna be able to play around, try your own things with it. So, we have here a smoke. Okay, so we're just gonna unpermelt everything, kind of standard thing. So then we're just using a sharpen node here. Okay, so after that we're just gonna color correct a little bit and then premelt everything back. So that's all we do for the smoke. There's a little bit more work here for the fire, so that's the render we were looking at. So like I said, in this one we have a little bit more details coming out here. So standard thing, unpermelt, then sharpen again, using a grade. Okay, to kind of control better where the fire is. Premelt it again, using an expression here to get a gray color out of it. Now we grade it again, based on that black and white gradient, okay? So when we put those two together, we already start to have some interesting things going on here, okay? Like, it gives a really the feeling that the light's coming out from inside the smoke, even though we didn't scatter anything in there. So now, on this side, if you compare, okay? This one goes a little bit further. Again, same story here. Then grade it back. And this time we will use this one to set up a glow. And then we get this, okay? So we went from the single smoke to add fire and then add some glow on top of it. And we just changed the background, okay? Because black is always really nice, but when we put it to some brighter backgrounds, we can see really how the smoke looks like, because density is so low at the edges here. We're losing a lot of details when we put it to another background. So if you don't have bad surprises, like when you put it in your final comp against the plate and you're like, wow, I'm losing a lot of things, just use a constant with something else than a black background, and it's gonna give you a better idea if it works or not. So yeah, that was it for this week. So we saw how to set up with a single cache a big plume of smoke. So now, like I said, you could sim a couple of caches and put them together. Okay, I hope you really learned something from it, and yeah, I can't wait to see what you're going to show me by the end of this week.